Hey YouTube, this is like my 9th take on this stinking video, so hopefully nobody texts me. I have a deck profile and some national tech choices for you, because Nats is really only a week away. So the deck I'm going to show you is Tengu Plants, which is also the deck I think is going to win Nats. The other decks are going to be Sam's, Water Synchro, and Gravekeepers, but I don't think that they have enough firepower or consistency to beat out Tengu Plants in the end. So, let's get to the deck list.
Whoa. Almost dropped.
3 Tengu, pretty self-explanatory. Synchro Fodder, Tribute Fodder, Floater, Beat Stick, Broken. 2 Effect Veiler. This is very necessary for Nationals, considering Hyper Librarian and Trishula are going to be running rampant. It's also good against Sam's, Scraps, other rogue decks, Fabled. 2 Caius. I like Caius over Ryza due to the fact that it removes Sangan or Dandelion or Bulb or, threats that your opponent comboed to get out to set up their plays, so Caius ruins their day. 2 Tour Guide. People still don't understand Tour Guide, but
Nope.
it brings out Sangan, which is the greatest monster alive. No. Sangan is very good, though. It grabs everything that you would want to grab, and even when you side in cards, it grabs DD Crow, Puppet Plants, everything of the sort. So yes, Tour Guide, very good. 2 to Breed Dragon. Duh. Black Rose, Trishula, Stardust, all your synchro plays. It's either that or Tengu. Plant Engine. It's called Plants for a reason. Sangan. Just talking about Sangan. Gores. This card seems to be dead a lot whenever you play good players, but it's going to be a lot of bad players at Nationals. So, yes, need to play Gores.
But it's Nationals.
And I main DD Crow. This is my tech choice for the monsters. Whenever you go to a national event, you need to have a tech choice in your deck to get a leg up on the competition. If you want to go fur. Yeah, you gotta go fur. So, DD Crow is my choice due to the fact that it's rarely dead against anything. The only thing it's really dead against is macro. So, yes. Spells. 2 Pot of Avarice. Yep. 2 MST. Yep. Foolish, Dark Hole, Book of Moon, Monster Reborn, Giant Trunade, 1 for 1.
Yep.
All pretty standard. Tech choices for spells. Mind Control. Not really a tech choice for a lot of people, but some plants don't play it, so I consider it a tech. Very good out to Fossil Dyna, Doom Cow, Thunder King, all those things to just sink them away. And Enemy Controller. I really like this card. Works very well with Tengu and Tour Guide. You tribute your Sangan, search a card, take their card, sync, yada yada yada. Plays for days, baby. And also, with Enemy Controller, if you sync into Trishula or Black Rose in the Effect Veiler, you can Enemy Controller tribute that monster and get the effect. Dope. Traps. 2 Warning, Mirror Force Call, TT, Solemn, Limit Reverse. Mirror Force is another thing like Gores. Good players play around it, but there are going to be a lot of bad players.
But it's Nats.
And then I consider this a tech as well, due to the fact that this has a bad matchup against Macro, Anti-Meta, and Gravekeeper, so kind of want to get a leg up. Another card that's really never dead against any deck except Frogs, but you can side heavily with Frogs, so siding Dust Tornadoes out game 2 is very easy. That is the deck. I'm not going to show you guys my side deck, because even though my deck has a couple of tech choices, the side deck is going to make or break the Nationals champ, and maybe there's a small chance that is me. Maybe.
No.
So let's get on to a few tech choices for Nats.
In this video or next video?
Right now.
Alright. And tech choices. Oh.
You can just keep it on me.
Okay.
D. Crow. Very good. Stops Pot of Avarice, fizzles out, double-edged sword technique, stops scraps, fableds. Like I said, card's rarely dead. Falsodina. This card's an asshole. Like a legit asshole.
It's German.
It is German. It is like a Christia, smaller, but it also has a Dark Hole effect for Sams. Not much to say about this card. Even plant players are citing this due to the fact of how much it shuts down plants, Sams, all that stuff.
Froggies.
It's like a walking oppression, which is pretty much dope.
And it just looks badass.
Crevice. I mean, it's a trap version of DD Crow, and
×2.
you know how I feel about DD Crow. Doomcaliber Knight. Also like this card. Stops Reborn Tengu. Plant players can side it in. It also can negate and destroy Shien. If you try to MST something, he negates, or if Shien negates in general, tribute itself, destroy Shien. Very good card, Doomcaliber Knight. Breaker. This is the last tech choice. It's a walking MST that then becomes a 1600 floater. Very good, considering this is a heavy back row meta. For plant players, this is pretty much what I'm doing, tech choices for plant players. Breaker gets rid of that goes in match, the oppression, macro, defissure, all that stuff. So, and then swing over, like with Necro Valley, pop Necro Valley, attack over Assailant or Descendant. Yeah, so Breaker is another card you should consider siding. This is all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this video.